Another Monday. Y'all know what that means, right? Grab my water. I hope you guys have been staying hydrated. That's better. That's better. Sit down, relax. You listen to my honest take. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I welcome you back. Yes, I do. I formally welcome you back to another edition of My Honest Take. And this is the only podcast that matters and the only pod you'll ever need. With your host, Quincy. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your day. Listen, I gotta just give everybody a shout out like always, man. Just for constantly showing love to the podcast. It feels like each and every time I check this out, check the little statistics, it seems like you guys are constantly blowing me away. Now that's not to say there's been times where it feels like it hasn't performed the way I wanted it to, but you have to realize this is something new that I've been trying to really dig deep into to make great. This is something that I'm really putting a passion into. So I look at my lows as still success because y'all can listen to somebody else, but y'all chose to listen to me. So I appreciate each and every single one of you. You know, continue to support me. It's amazing. So continue to show love, share with everybody else, rate it, leave your comments, hit me up on all social media platforms at QuincyQ2K. Give me your takes if you need me to debate those. I'm here to make the fans feel included. I don't want y'all to feel like you're just listening. I'm not paying attention to you. I know you're listening to me. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I just uploaded some videos on the tube. Go ahead, check that out on YouTube. Same social media handle, QuincyQ2K. We got some reactions over there live now. But yeah, I do appreciate it. I'm sorry for the rambling. I just had to give you guys that quick shout out, man, because it's been amazing the amount of overwhelming love and support that you guys been showing. So I appreciate it. Now, with all that said, I hope you got your water, like I said in the intro. Yeah, I really got my water. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't hear it, then turn your headphones up. Yeah, I was drinking my water. I got to. Listen, I'm not gonna waste time. Okay, it feels like I already did, but we're gonna stop wasting time. Let's dive right into this first topic that I feel like needs no introduction, but still needs an introduction. So, what am I talking about? What do I mean? So, how can I even say this? So, let's just start from the beginning, I guess. Um, there was a track meet that ended up taking place, right? Um, and while this track meet is taking place, you know, it's I believe a 4x1, 4x2, just four. It's a relay for my people who don't know track. 100 meter dash, 200 meter dash with four people. So 4x1, 4x2. Okay. I believe it was a 4x1. It looked like, and everything's looking good. Everybody's running. Doing their thing. Okay. Now here's the thing that kills me, or 4x2 actually. It looked like a 4x2. So while you're running, as you guys know, you got batons, right? You have to put it in the other person's hand, and keep running. Everybody has their techniques. Some people say, hey, yo, stick, go, baton, passing, whatever. They may say something to get you to go, because you don't want to run into each other. Because remember, in track, you're trying to go full speed. So you got to let your person know in front of you, hey, get ready to go. Go to your full speed. I'm already give you the baton in your hand because we're going, acceleration is simple science, guys. So that's how it goes. Now, 9 times out of 10, you grab it without looking. Some people go ahead and look. It all depends. But when you end up running, you're supposed to stay in your lane. Okay, you stay in that lane in between the white stripes on the track. All right, trying to paint this vividly for the people who don't know track. Okay, now you run, stay in your lane, and when you're doing like a 4x2, which I said from the video, you could tell you have to ride the curve. You just ride the curve. Okay, so the track obviously curves. You want to try to be the same line of it, right? Now, sometimes for some people who's new to track, they can drift. Okay. And I ain't talking Tokyo drift. This is a Fast and Furious. But when I say drift is when you're just running and you start to slowly get into the other person's lane. Okay. You slowly get into their lane. 9 times out of 10, you can get disqualified because of that. Because you're messing up everybody else, right? Whoever lane you're running into, you're messing up their run. Now they could trip. There could be people falling. There could be injuries. We don't want that, right? So you have to stay in your lane. Now, in this video, you could tell that it's I'm just baffled because of what I'm gonna say. That's why I'm stopping. Just when I get to it, you understand. So in the video, you can see she's running, right? She gets the baton, the girl's running, and another girl gets the baton as well. So they're running, close to each other, neck and neck. Um, and the girl has the outside lane. So if you try to go again to the left, she steps in grass. How track and field, you got the football field and the actual field for long jump and all that. So she's on the outside lane, and the other girl's on the right of her. Okay, paint the picture. So the girl on the right is running. You can see her drift a little bit, just a tad, not too much. You could be like, oh, yo, she's in her lane. She is in her lane. Okay, but she's drifting a little bit, but she's back on course. The girl on the outside lane. Okay, here's where stuff happens. And her name, by the way, is Aaliyah Everett, I believe how you pronounce it. If I butchered it, I apologize. Um, and she ended up um running and hitting the runner who drifted quotation marks in her lane by the name of Kaylin Tucker. So we have Aaliyah Everett who ended up hitting Kaylin Tucker. Okay, and like I said, you can see a drift happen just a little bit, but Kaylin drifted just a tad and kept running. Now, our girl, Miss Everett here, sees this girl passing her and, ends up hitting her. Now, you would just think, oh, accidental hit, running with the baton. Okay, accidentally hit her. Okay, I get it. No, 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 no. She started swinging for the fences. All right. You can vividly and clearly see she's running and the baton is in her hand and she starts wailing on the back of this girl's head. I'm dead serious. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. Okay. Now y'all see why it took me so much to really try to explain this. She's running, people. And you can see it like it's like 2-3 hits. Boom, back of the head, back of the head. Our girl, Kaylin, who got hit in the back of the head, ends up tripping, ends up now fully into Miss Everett's lane and falls into the grass. Miss Everett slows down, and sees this, but when you watch the video, okay, it clearly looks intentional. If anybody with eyes could see, all right. And here's the part where I think people are a little slow because we're gonna get to it. So like I said, we see this happen now. Fast forward like a day or two, we end up now knowing that Miss Everett, who ended up hitting Miss Kaylin Tucker, was charged with assault. Okay, after she struck her with the baton and left her with a concussion and possible skull fracture. And this was at a state championship, people. Now, this girl, Miss Everett, insists it was accidental after contact between the athletes caused her to lose balance. Now, here's what I say people are a little slow. With me saying that, if you've seen the video already, you're probably like, bro, stop. Accidental, stop. To the people who still trying to get a little bit more understanding, I'm about to tell you. So Miss Everett goes online, and it wasn't like Instagram thing. It was more like someone was recording her. I think she's with her family. She's trying to bring out a real statement. I think it was on the news. I believe the news channels actually recorded her, but she's crying. Letting people know like, I'm sorry. I don't. Well, she didn't even say sorry. Let's get that straight. You don't even hear an apology, really. All right. She's pretty much saying, people, listen, it was an accident. I didn't mean to hit her. That's not who I am. I don't do stuff like that. Just where's the sorry at? Where's the, hey, look, I'm sorry. I hit you. You were in my lane. Keep it simple, but no. Okay? No. Now, I don't know the ages, but I believe they're under 18, I want to say, or just hit 18, 19. I don't know for sure. Um, but she's pretty much just telling people, listen, like, it's not who I am, right? And apparently there's another video she ends up posting, or I believe, like I said, news channels or somebody else recorded, pretty much of people standing up for her. Listen, we believe in you. Now, no, that's messed up. Da da da. And she's over here crying. Thank you guys so much for believing in me. I didn't think you guys would. I appreciate it. Thank you, because that's not who I am. First off, where's the apology at? Where's, hey, I'm sorry? Where's, I didn't mean to hurt you. I apologize. You were in my lane. Hey, I messed up. That's my fault. Accountability. It just went through the roof. You missed it. It just right over your head and through the roof. It's gone. Okay. Now, like I said, here's the part that makes me mad, because if you see the video, how does it look like an accident? For all my people who ran track, I ran track in high school. I ran it in middle school. So I know a little bit about 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? I know a little bit about the actual sport. Okay. When you're running, okay, even if you're about to trip, you don't put that much power to give someone a concussion and or a possible skull fracture with the baton. There's no way. There's no way. Okay? There's no way. And the reason I know that is because I've had somebody drift into my lane in a 4x1. So I had to stop and slow down and catch myself and then run right past them. Yeah, it's called speed, like the McQueen, man. But that's happened to me already before. You know what I mean? Having a coach come up, he got in your lane, right? Yes, he did. Disqualify him? Yes, he did. You know what I mean? That's all it takes. Yeah, they got in my lane. Disqualify him. I'm good. I would have beat him. Y'all saw that. But not once did I have to, oh, I almost tripped. Let me swing my baton at the back of their skull. And like I said, it looked like she swung at least 2 times. So that's the part where I'm kind of confused. How do you accidentally do it if you swing twice? And when you did it, it's like you didn't really feel like you could tell it didn't look like an accident. You know what I'm saying? If you accidentally hit someone, 9 times 10 you're gonna stop, go over there to the person real quick, or like, yo, you know, something happened. I didn't mean it. You know what I mean? But you just look like, damn, I hope I don't get caught. I'm sorry, I'm calling it out. I'm sorry, because I'm a track athlete. You know what I mean? I know how that is. Now, am I saying she deserves assault? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Because on one hand, yes. You know what I mean? Like, if that's my kid, yeah, hey, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to touch it because I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hurt you. You know, just, yo, do what y'all got to do. Charge with assault, whatever it is, call it a day. Disqualify, make my kid one, whatever you want to do. Sue, you want to, let me get some money, something like that. I'm going to let that handle it. You know, because if that's my kid, I'm going to feel the same way. Like, bro, you just got almost, you know what I'm saying? My kid got a concussion, almost a possible skull fracture, and I'm letting you just walk willy nilly free, like nothing happened. That's the part that gets me. Because, like I said, on one hand, that's not okay. That's not okay. Now, on the second hand, I can see why you're saying, yo, don't charge him with assault, man. It's just a kid. You know, I understand, it may look like it was serious, but we don't know for sure the intentions, whatever. Nah, the assault, I mean, it's still too high of an offense. She could possibly go to jail now. I could see that. I could see that. You know what I'm saying? Parents looking at their daughter, damn, now my daughter gotta go to jail. You know what I mean? It's a fucked up situation. Excuse my French. But it's a situation that needs to have a consequence. Like, you can't just run behind someone and, batter up. I'm not even trying to be funny, but that's what happened. Watch the video. Y'all tell me. Watch the video and you tell me. Come back to this podcast and listen to what I said and you tell me. That's what I'm saying. So now we got to see what's going to happen, if she's fully going to get charged. Are they going to drop the charges? Are they just going to settle something with money? I don't know how this is going to play out. Like I said, I don't know what I would do. I just know I'm not upset. at them charging her. I'm really not. Like, I'm not saying, yo, drop the charges. She doesn't deserve that. Or, hey, keep the charges on her. This is what she deserves. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I'm neutral, but I'm more leaning towards, okay, I'm cool with that. Like I said, if you physically ran track, you would know that, hold on, that doesn't seem right. How can you almost give someone a skull fracture and give them a concussion, bro? Just because they drifted into your lane. Most people just go stop, try to hit the brakes, run past them. You know what I mean? Or they gonna stop. I'm gonna complain, yo, ref, coach, somebody look at this. I'm not gonna almost trip it, just bow, bow. You know, like it's I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the girl who got hit was handling pretty well, pretty professionally as well. So that's why I said we got to see how this is gonna unfold. But like I said, as an athlete, if you're someone who ran track and you look at this, you'll understand. Like I said, I don't think it's an accident. If you really look at that video, it's nah, yo. Yeah, like, come on, y'all. And the thing, like I said, when you really look at it, she cocked it back. She really cocked that ham, like you know when people say I cocked the hammer back. Yo, she cocked the baton back, and right. I don't know. I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I think about it. I yeah, keep her for assault. Keep her for assault. I'm not gonna lie, because yeah, it's it's things like that that make you wonder, like tears and boo-hoos and pleading that can really work. Cause I'm telling you, she's going on this whole parade of I didn't mean and all that. The video proof got you in 4K. I'm sorry, it's in 4K. The proof is in the pudding. You hit the hell out that girl. That's all I'm gonna say. You hit the hell out that girl. Now, besides that, all right. Besides the females, let's take a break on y'all. Because I don't want people to think I'm misogynistic or you know antagonizing a woman. Let's take a chill. Um, let's talk about these celebrities. As y'all know, I'm in the vast minority. Okay, because there's a lot of us. I just don't know it. I'm in the vast minority of people who look at these celebrities as normal human beings. All right, they're normal human beings, people. They're just like me and you. They shit, pee, breathe the same air as us. Okay, they just make more money than us, and more people know them. That's it. I mean, but they probably got a better car than you. Okay, better house. All right, still got the same life. Y'all still got a life. I mean, theirs might be cut short. Yours is a little bit longer. Hey, hello. But these celebrities are normal people. That's how I look at it. But it seems like people want to live through them so much, or that these celebrities' lives matter too much to them. Now, what do I mean by that? So, you have two celebrities in particular I want to talk about. Two in particular. Matter of fact, let's go three. We're gonna go three. We're gonna go three. First one I want to talk about is Nelly. Okay, Nelly is a rare case. Okay, um, because I haven't heard it out loud, but I believe most people do it, but I just haven't heard it out loud. So that's why I say he's a rare case. So what did Nelly do or say? All right, for me to say this. Well, Nelly says this, okay? He said that his daughters are always welcome to come back into the house, okay? So whatever happens outside, you know, when they move out, whatever, you know, funds is low or end up homeless, you know, whatever it may be, and they just don't have nowhere to stay, they're always welcome to come back, okay? But his sons can only crash on the couch and eventually they have to leave. How do we feel about that? I'm asking y'all, how do you feel about it? Get your answer. Take your time. Take a sip of my water while you think about that. I want y'all to let that resonate for a second. Nelly said his daughters are always welcome back in, but his sons have to crash on the couch and eventually have to leave. Think about that. Let that resonate. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got your water, please get that. All right. Are you done letting it resonate? Okay, good. Because this is how I feel. He's stupid. Yeah, just like that. I'm sorry. Let me explain. Let me explain why. You have to be specific. Now he had a full video with it on Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? If you don't listen to that, it's another good podcast. But we're not gonna promote them. We gotta promote me. I'm sorry. Can't give them free promotion. But I don't want to say stupid. Let's use a different word. Let's use misinformed. Let's go misinformed. He's misinformed because it depends on the circumstances. You know what I mean? Because you can't say because let me paint the picture for you guys. Nelly says that, right? Let's say his daughters end up working the corner, right? They end up working the corner, becoming, prostitutes and just selling their body for money. Okay, let's say they do OnlyFans, whatever it may be. They end up losing their money because they ended up gambling, you know what I'm saying? Or they just gave their money away, or something happened where they lost their money. All right. They come back home. You're telling me they're able to stay with those choices. Okay. Now keep that in mind before I give that answer, right? Let's go back now. Let's go look at the son. Say the son is video game developer or hospital worker, lawyer, whatever it may be, but he's making bank, video game employee making, 500,000 a year, top doctor, a good lawyer, whatever it may be, right? And let's just say something happens where he gets laid off, or something happens where he can't work, he can't afford to pay the house right now, he has to mortgage everything, he needs a place to stay. Are you taking in your daughter who's working the corner, or are you taking in the son who actually made a career? You see where the circumstances needed to be adjusted? Because you can't just say, yeah, I'm gonna take my daughter in regardless. If she's not doing nothing, what's the point? What's the point? That's the part that kills me, because you can't just automatically just say, yeah, I'm gonna keep my daughters regardless, of what they're doing. My sons ain't, they're living good, they got a good job and all that, but nah, my daughters come first. That's the part where people look at it like, damn, that's why mental health matter. They look at us automatically. We are man. Oh, we're supposed to be strong. Oh, we're supposed to be able to take care of ourselves. We're supposed to never have these problems. Oh, if we go out at night, we shouldn't be scared that someone might try to kidnap us or kill us. Like, bruh, we're all human beings. Everything can happen to everybody. Statistics may show, oh, it's less, but statistics are always flawed because it's what's accounted for. They could say, oh, over 100 people go missing every year. What happens if it's over 1,000? We just don't know because they don't report the other ones. Or we just don't know because everybody got kidnapped. We don't know all that. So they just show you the statistics of what they're able to gather. Right? So it sucks because, like I said, in my opinion, if my daughter or my son needed to, crash back at my house, all right, you're welcome in. I just need to see you, actively putting in some work to get yourself back on your feet. But I'm not just gonna kick you out. Oh, my daughter's here. No, you guys can stay as long as you want. Hey, son, you got 10 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got 10 days. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid. That's dumb. You can't put them on the timetable and then not your daughter's. What happens if it's you know what I'm saying? If the daughter's doing bad, the son doing good. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Girls, you guys got a week. Son, you good. You've been balling. You've been doing your thing. You good. That's how I'm gonna look at it. If you want to play it like that. But no, I gotta treat everybody equal. I'm not giving someone more than the other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both can stay. All right, you messed up on your life decisions. That's cool. This is still a safe space. Your home's supposed to be a safe space where I feel like, hey, if anything goes down, I know this is my last resort. I could come here, and I know it will work. It's just like when people say don't put all your eggs in one basket, always have other options, always have different plans. What if all those plans fail? You got to have your last resort. All right, I'm going to go back home. Let me re-up. Let me get myself back together and come back out here and try it again. But you can't just do that, man. I'm not going to lie, but look, I'm not Nelly. That's your household. Do your thing. Do your thing. But me, That's just how I would treat it. I'm not gonna do it that way. That's backwards, man. That's showing favoritism to the girls, and that's nah. That's messed up, man. I ain't gonna lie, if I'm your son, that'll make me go crazy. Cause I'll look at like, oh word, and you're not my father no more. You're disowned. You're disowned. Just that simple. The quickest of disownments. Now I said there's multiple celebrities. Cause look, we not done. We also got Anthony Mackie who's in here. All right. Anthony Mackie ended up having an interview. I forgot where his was at, but he's pretty much saying like how he would raise his son to be masculine, to be respectful, to lead with an example, have that confidence in their life. He's raising his kids to be proper gentlemen, right? And people are mad because they're saying, why you gotta try to teach your son to be masculine? What happens if he wants to be feminine? Bruh. Trump said there's only two genders. I'm just saying what's in the law. I'm just saying what's in the book of law. I'm just saying. So people are calling Anthony Mackie homophobic for these what he's saying. How though? He didn't say I don't want him to be gay. I don't want him to be out here, acting like a girl. He's not saying that. He's saying I'm teaching him to be masculine. I'm teaching him to lead with example, to be confident, to be a gentleman. Why is my son wants to be feminine? They can discover that through trial and error. Everybody's experimented. Or if you don't want to go that far out, because I never experimented, people got too much pride. Everybody knows what they want when they get older. So if I'm teaching my son, hey, this is how you be a gentleman, this is how you be masculine, right? They get 17, 18, 19. They start realizing, no, I don't like this. I think I'm good. 18, you an adult. Hey, do you, brother? You still gonna be my son though. But if that's how you feel, then hey, I can't force you to change. I can only teach you to grow up. I can mold you. You know what I mean? I can mold you into something great. But if you want to change it, then once you get older, hey, by all means, do what you gotta do. But that doesn't make me homophobic. And that doesn't make Anthony Mackie homophobic. Just because he says, yeah, I'm teaching them this way, doesn't mean that. Because imagine he was teaching his kids to be gay, right? Let's say he raised them to not be straight. Now people will say, oh, where's the masculinity at? You can't win. You can't win. In today's generation, in today's era, you can always lose. You can never win. Anything you say that even seems right, they're going to try to say it's wrong. And if it's wrong, they're going to say it's right. They always going to do the opposite. And that blows my mind. That blows my mind, people. Same thing with raising your daughter. If you're raising your daughter to not be a hoe, what people going to say? Now, let her experiment. Let her have fun. What the fuck? What? Come on, y'all. Let's be logical. That's the part where I say that's confusing. Because I will say this. The people who are a little too strict, you're going to create people who's going to try to break the rules. So you want to have those checks and balances. I'm not going to raise my daughter to be a hoe. But I'm going to let her know, like, hey, this is what could happen. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say, yo, you got to be in this house 6 p.m. on a dot. I'm not going to do all that. But I'm just letting you know, hey, if you do this, this is what could happen. Same thing with my son. Hey, listen, this is, you know what I'm saying? The birds and bees. If you want to do it with the same sex, hey, this is, what's going to happen in today's society. This is what you'll be labeled as. This is how life will go. If you're happy, be happy, but don't think you have to change and be forced to do what you want to be. If you want to be that, be that. If you want to be this, be this. But I'm going to raise you the way I'm at least try to raise you proper. It's still masculine. You're a man. As a girl, I'm going to raise you to be feminine and to still be confident. Like, what's so wrong with that? What is so wrong with that? I'm telling you, they want you guys to just be wrong. You can't be right today. You can't be right. I'm telling you. And the other celebrity, like I said, there was 3 of them, is by the name DDG. I feel like I talk about this guy all the time. If you don't know him by now, I don't know what else to say. Streamer, rapper, YouTuber. I mean, everything in the book. People like him. A lot of people hate him. He was ended up dating what, Holly Bailey. We already talked about it. Hey, okay. So what happened here? This is the good case scenario of do anything for clout. Okay. So a girl on TikTok ends up posting about him, pretty much saying like ever since he broke up with Holly, he's been real just you could just tell he's not that good. Whatever, right? Just pretty much saying he's not the best version of himself now, right? And oh boy. DDG ends up seeing this TikTok and comments on it, right? And pretty much says, yeah, true. You're cute though. This girl who made the TikTok responds with the quickness. Oh my gosh, I feel so embarrassed. You know, thank you or whatever. That makes another TikTok saying, "Oh my gosh, I was just playing, guys. I'll just be joking." They do anything for clout, people. And you got everybody in the comments saying, bro, nah, stand on it. Stand on it. Say what you said. That's the problem. People will say whatever they want, but as soon as you comment, as soon as that celebrity comments or makes that remark to give you that attention, then it's, "Nah, I was just playing. Nah, I was just chill. I was just playing, bro. I was just playing." Nah, stand on what you said. Now there is people who do stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I hate Drake. Drake comments, bro. Still fuck you. Like, what do you want? Like, people will say that. People will say that. But 9 times out of 10, people back down and it's, "I was just playing, bro. Now I was just playing. Oh, yo, add me, yo, follow me. I was just kidding, bro." Like, nah, stand on that. You want to talk the talk. Don't be scared now when they actually come through. That's the problem. Most people. People talk the most shit on social media because they know you can't do nothing about it. Which people tend to forget. Everything's damn near public access. All it takes is someone who has time. You vote with the wrong person who has time, they will find you. And that's real talk. Everything is public access nowadays, people. If you want to diss somebody, right? On any social media platform, if you have a picture, it's over. If you have your name, it's over. State, city, it's over. If you have any personal information like that in your bio or that you posted, or anything like that, it's done. It's wraps. People can find you. You know what I'm saying? We got the people who be doing geoguessr. Oh yeah, they nice. All it takes is you mess with the wrong person. They go to your Instagram. Okay, interesting. Looks like he lives in New York. He has a bunch of pictures in New York. Doesn't seem like a vacation because they're not spread out. Like, niggas will do that. People could do that. That's what makes me laugh when people talk all this tough shit online. It's like, all right, hey, that's okay. Wait till I start learning some hacking stuff. Wait till I get some groups form, right? Wait till I get some friends who know how to do that. It's over. I wouldn't even do it for malicious intent. I would just do it to scare people. Oh, you want to mess around? Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, tell your friend Harry I said I'll see him soon. How you know Harry? Don't worry about it. That's all. That's all. I wouldn't even do that. I just say, hey, I see him soon. Now I'm gonna have y'all paranoid. Y'all gonna be looking over your shoulders every single time. Mm-hmm. But it's funny, man. People break down so quick when it's actually time for that action. You wanted to talk that talk. Oh, now that celebrity's here, or that person's here. Now it's never mind. Now it's just playing. People do anything for clout, man. They want that instant gratification of, oh my gosh, they know me. They know I exist. Y'all treat these celebrities like they gods. They're just like me and you, people. They're just like me and you. There's nothing crazy about them, y'all. Nothing. Now, I want to also touch on another celebrity, eh, basketball player. I guess you could still call him a celebrity. Um, by the name of Amon Shumpert. So most people should know him. Reason why? Probably know who he dated. Tiana Taylor. Okay. Now, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What happened here? Well, the divorce happened. The divorce happened. They're split. And we knew that was happening. It's been a while now. But now we know it's officially done. Went through. And here's the crazy thing about it. So Mr. Iman cheated on her. Okay. So this is why everything went down. He ended up cheating, fucking around. We knew that was going to happen. When you're a superstar like this, it's damn near almost inevitable. Only a few people could say that in the league for any sport that, hey, I still have been loyal. There's only a few handful at this point. But he ends up cheating, end up getting his divorce. Now, Tiana Taylor is walking away the winner still. Let me explain. She ends up receiving 4 houses worth over $10 million, a 7-figure payout, and luxury vehicles, including a $300,000 Maybach, $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus. And she also retains full ownership of her companies, and Amon must pay $8,000 a month in child support and cover their children's private school tuition. At this point, this is why you don't get married, people. This is why you don't get married. Listen, I understand people say they vows and all that, and people say, no, if you break your vows, that's what you get. You know, he cheated, that's what he gets. I get it. I get it. I can see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying. But y'all have to look at it this way. He messes up, okay? But now this nigga, bro, he lost it all. He lost it all. And the thing that makes me laugh is y'all females will say, oh, well, he deserved it. He cheated on me. So what? So him cheating, all that money and all that's going to make up for him cheating? Yes. Oh, so you're materialistic. Got you. Got you. Got you. You just admitted that yourself. Got you. Got you. So him cheating, you know what I'm saying? It's voided now because you got the cars, the money, and all that. You don't care no more, right? I'm good. I'm balling, all right? That's what you think. See, that's the problem. People need to sign those prenups. Hey, if anything happens, I keep my shit, you keep your shit. You don't get none of mine, I don't get none of yours. Y'all better get the sign on that. Marriage is a contract. That's all it is. It's just a big contract. And you better make sure you got some type of clause in that. Marriage is a contract, people. You better get the best lawyers. Because his lawyer obviously was playing Candy Crush or something. Because that's insane. You lost it all. You didn't even get to keep a car or a house. And you still got to pay child support, bro. That's the part that gets me. Because I've been a firm believer that child support, that whole system is flawed. You know what I'm saying? Some of these females don't need the money, but they still make you pay it. Some of these females already have help from the stepdad, but they still gonna take that money for themselves. Most of these people just keep the money and pocket it for themselves. It's supposed to be child support, not the wife support. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's where you gotta have these monitors or something for that. You know, you gotta have some type of balance. Or if the woman makes more than the man, lower the child support. You know what I'm saying? Or no child support at all. It's different levels. It's different levels to that stuff. And that's what I said. It needs to be completely revamped. Completely revamped. Now, in this case, yeah, he should have signed that prenup, you know what I'm saying? But even then, it's like, shit, let him keep a house. Let him keep a house. Let him keep a house, bro. You can't let him get, okay, let him get the tour bus, please. Damn, he lost it all. Why you need child support if you got everything? You took everything out of his wallet and his pants. He don't got pants no more. All the pockets he had is gone. Wallet is gone. Listen, the system is flawed, and everybody knows that. It supports whoever it wants to support. 9 times out of 10, it's the woman. We already know this, and that's no hate towards you females at all. It's just hard, cold proof. Every time something happens in a court of law, if it's a female and a man, kiss him goodbye. Mwah. See you later. He's gone. He is gone. That's how it is, though. So, I mean, hey, it sucks, but damn. Hey, should have never cheated, my boy. Now you got to see it through. Got to see it through. And that's the part where it makes me feel like, damn. Damn. But hey, Trump said he's gonna end up giving everybody a break when it comes to these taxes. If you make under 150,000, you don't have to pay taxes. So Amon, if you broke now, hey, at least you don't got to pay taxes. Now you don't got to pay taxes. And here's a funny thing about that: if that goes through, all right, I just want to touch up on this real quick. If that goes through, that means whatever your pay is before taxes, that's what you're getting. So the people who know, like, what does that mean? Then do I have to take taxes? No, whatever your actual pay before taxes is, that's what you're getting. So if you make 1,500, but after taxes you only make 1,100, now you're getting your full 15. All right. If this goes through, I wonder how the economy's gonna feel. Because 9 times out of 10, the economy is gonna crash because they use our taxes, as everybody knows, our hardworking taxpayer dollars for but military and all this dumb stuff. Everybody hears it. So what's gonna happen then? That's what makes me wonder. What's gonna happen? Are we gonna use it for something else? How are we gonna end up not getting out of debt? We've been in debt since 1900s, 1800s. It feels like. So we gotta see how that's gonna play out. But that is interesting that they're talking about that. Look, I'm trying to tell you, Trump trying to win people back. He's trying. Listen, I stay neutral. I I'm just here enjoying the ride. I'm just here enjoying the ride, listening to what people say. That's it. That's it. But people, y'all know I gotta talk about my sports real quick. I gave y'all the good news. Now it's time to talk about the sports. Okay. What's happening in sports? Okay. Well, LeBron is now trending as someone who always gets injured during March. That's funny because it seems like he always does this to rest up for the playoffs. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, Bron. Take your time, Bron. Hey, Bron gets a break. He's 40. He gets a break. All right, he's 40 years old. All right, give him some time. Cut him some slack. All right. Luka's balling now. Finally getting into the rhythm of things on the Lakers. Showing y'all why he's still Luka Magic. The Mavs is crumbling. Everybody's damn near injured. They're about to start hosting open tryouts. Everybody hurt. It's ridiculous. Okay. You got Cavaliers still cooking. OKC still cooking. Hey, it might be their year. It might be their year. I don't know. I don't know. Warriors have been cooking with Jimmy Butler 12-1, I believe, or 12-2 ever since the Jimmy Butler trade. But people have been noticing they haven't really been playing good competition lately. So we got to see what happens with that. You got March Madness coming up still. People were in qualifying. You got the Cooper Flag injury. How is that going to affect Duke? If he's good, do you still play him? Is it like, we got to be careful? Let's just hope we can do it. Hope we can make it and then play him when he's actually ready. Do you take that chance at the beginning or late in the middle if you're still in? We don't know. As we know, Cooper Flag is the number one prospect coming out the 2025 draft if he does go to it. As we know, he's saying he may just stay and do another year. With this ankle injury, me personally, I would just declare for the draft just because you don't want to get injured again and then your stock drops. I'm pretty sure this doesn't affect him too much, but still, that's what I would do. And the Spurs looking like they're going cheap with Victor out and De'Aaron Fox out. They're going to try to get Cooper Flag too. If they pull that off, that's highway robbery. The league must be investigated. It must be investigated. NFL offseason is finally here. We have a bunch of trades, people going different places. Broncos, oh man, my Broncos look good. That's all I'm gonna say. My Broncos look good. But you got DK Metcalf on the Steelers now with George Pickens, 2 certified crash outs on that team at the same time. They're going to have the most flags in the league. Um, you got what? Browns made a couple moves, kept Myles Garrett. Bengals gave Jamar Chase the biggest contract in NFL history for a non-QB. Sam Darnold left the Vikings. I forgot who they got now, where he went. I believe it's the Colts. I may be wrong, though. Uh, but trades have been happening everywhere, people. Trades have been happening everywhere. So this is interesting. This is interesting stuff. We got our boy, Mr. What's his name? Tiger Woods. There we go. It's right there. I had to get it out. Going for I believe surgery. I forgot what happened to him, but he had to get surgery, and now you got people thinking that hey, he should just hang it up. Don't do any more majors, anything with PGA. Just you're a recreational golfer now. That's what they're slaying in the streets. That's what they're saying. I mean, you can say that to a degree. You know, you're getting a little bit older. It does pay. It takes a lot on your back. That's what people forget. All the twisting and all that. He even said it before. So, I mean, hey, uh, and recreational golfer is still insane, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, if I'm one of the goats, and you call me a rec golfer, that's kind of fucked up. But hey, I digress. So I mean, I had to dabble a little bit back into the sports for you guys. You know, it's gonna start getting a little bit crazier coming up sooner than later when it comes to everything. But I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys always tuning in on a beautiful Monday like today to listen to my beautiful voice. Just kidding, it's not. But I hope I made you guys laugh. I hope you enjoyed this episode of My Honest Take. Got some information that you needed. And like I said, if you have any other take that you want to go ahead and give me, please send it to any of my social medias at QuincyQ2K. I do appreciate it. And once again, please enjoy the rest of your day or night. You have been listening to My Honest